Smith Creek Depot was built in 1858, about 8.5 miles west of Fort Huron, Michigan. Served the people of that town and the Grand Trunk Railroad. The Grand Trunk was the first international railroad crossing over from Sarnia, Canada, into the Fort Huron area. They quickly built 6 stations between Fort Huron and Detroit, Michigan.
Police are knocking out little kids.
The engineer up there in the cab let me know that we're going to be stopping for water. More about that when we actually get situated up here. Our locomotive is a steam-powered locomotive. The power comes from boiled water or steam under pressure, moving the drive rods up there. We're going to top off our tank, so to speak. The whole process takes less than 3 or 4 minutes, so we won't be here long. So this job belongs to the fireman. He's coming out of the cab right now. If you listen real close, you can hear him lift the lid there on your water reservoir. Once he gets everything in place, we need to be sitting down up there. You got the guy leaning out of the cab. Thank you. Once we're all situated up there, he'll reach up to with a grappling hook, pull down the water and pump a couple hundred gallons of water into the tank. During the course of the day, I believe we're up to 14 or 15 trips around the village now. We use about 1,500 gallons of water, boil that much water. We boil it by burning about a half a ton to 3/4 of a ton of coal up there. That action creates the steam that powers the locomotive. Steam power is a pretty simple way of moving things, but a very, very powerful source of energy. Well, that's the lid slamming shut, so we should be moving here in about 30 seconds or so. First building on the left is the Detroit, Toledo, and Milwaukee Roundhouse. Originally built in Marshall, Michigan back in 1884, reconstructed here at the village in the year 2000. We take our steam locomotives with a rolling stock to the roundhouse for service, repair, and maintenance. Actual entry into the roundhouse not allowed at this present time, but the guys that work here have reconstructed the whole front where the 6 bays are, bay windows are up there, doors. And you can now get an excellent view into the roundhouse by walking up to the very front, in front of the turntable there, and using the new pathway they've built. Of course, if any of our roundhouse employees are within earshot, you can ask them any questions you might have about steam locomotives or the railroad issues. We're now passing it back up Liberty Craft Works, where our master craftsmen are working on the pottery, glass, tin, wool carding, weaving, and print shops. Folks, we are running 2 trains today on our railroad, picking up some extra passengers here on a weekend, Saturday. That's why we're moving slow right now. We have to get clearance for the other train. They just left the station about 2 minutes ago. We do have a clear signal now, so we should be picking up speed. Check out that tree on the left as we make the curve there, all returning colors. There's a few other ones out there in the village, same thing. Amazing how fast a short summer goes by. We're in a working farm district, 7.5 acres of land under till. We've already harvested earlier this year a wheat crop, an oat crop. Corn's doing just fine. Some of our farm hands working in the fields today, tending to that cabbage patch over there. And in the house garden here on the right. Corn is grown in the house garden and served on the table there inside the Firestone farmhouse. We serve a midday meal daily to our hardworking farm hands.
Yeah.
We're now approaching the Firestone station at the main gate. A good place to get off if you want to visit the farm we're passing through. Here's a short walk to the Ford Farm and Main Street area from here as well. For your safety, everyone, stay seated as the train comes to a stop. The platform here will be on the right. If you're leaving, make sure you have all your belongings. Don't forget anything here on the train. Remember, we run the railroad all day till 5 p.m. this afternoon. It's a great way to get around Greenfield Village while you're with us. Listen for the whistle, everyone. Please stay seated until you hear the whistle. Now say